Hey, my name is Matt and I'm going to run my first ever marathon in Tokyo on the 2nd of March 2025. And I'm going to record my journey. I'm going to show you how I'm training and preparing, and of course I will also show my marathon run. Being at my first marathon, I'm also quite nervous because I've never prepared myself for such a long distance. And I've been running for quite some years now and I would consider myself like a casual runner. But I do know that I need way more than that for like a 42-kilometer run. Especially because my goal is to, of course, have fun and finish the marathon. But also I'd like to run it sub 4 hour. So yeah, we'll see it in the next few weeks. One thing I should note is I'm currently in Sri Lanka and I am from the Netherlands, so yeah, I'm not that used to this weather. Currently I'm just traveling here through Sri Lanka for like 1 month, so that means that I've also have to prepare and train here in Sri Lanka. I mean, it's really beautiful to run here, but the roads are sometimes quite dangerous and it can be quite hot here and humid, so it's not always very easy to train here. Even when I'm traveling around, I have to find my time to run like 4 times a week. It can be sometimes challenging, but running here is like really beautiful, so I also get something back for that. So it's Tuesday and the first training of the week is the interval training. So what I do today, I do warming up for 2 kilometers. Then I run 800 meters fast, 400 meters slow. And I do that 4 times. And then I do 2 kilometers cool down. It's quite a good training. Quite happy that I got back right on time because it's getting dark now. And as you could see, like the road is, there's like a lot of traffic there and they go pretty fast, kind of dangerous. Yeah, you don't want to run there when it's like dark, even if you have some lights. Actually, last week I did an interval as well and I did 8 kilometers and this time I did 10. And this one was way better. And last week I ran in the morning right after waking up, like at 6 a.m. And I noticed that when I do run in the morning, I mean, it's super nice because it's not hot in the morning before the sun is coming up, so it's really nice. However, I noticed that for me it's quite hard to like have a good run in the morning. I do need some time to just wake up, and I also don't eat in the morning. I do like intermittent fasting, so when I run in the morning, I run on an empty stomach, which is I'm used to because I do intermittent fasting for about like 6 years, probably like that. So my body is used to it, but I do feel some slight difference, like running with or without food. Yeah. That was Tuesday. The next day, on Wednesday, I just went to the gym and did some upper body workouts. And then I got back to running on Thursday. Today's second run of the week. It's gonna be like a tempo run. So 2 days ago I did 10 kilometers. Today we'll do 12, a bit faster, at a pace of around 5:30, together with Valentine.
Top.
So let's go. Got my first kilometer at 5:33. And even though I'm really energized for today, I don't want to go too fast, especially not in the first kilometers. Because I really want to train to be consistent with my 5:30 pace, which is also the pace I want to have during the marathon. 2 kilometers at 5:29, perfect. 3 kilometers at 5:26, 4 kilometers at 5:38, a bit slower. Just before I started running, I ate some rice and drank soda. Yeah, I'm starting to feel that right now. Still doing well, but feels a bit heavy in my stomach. It's okay. 5 kilometers with a pace of 5:38. And we are at the half of the run, 6 kilometers, with a pace of 6:8. 7 kilometers at 5:52. Yeah, as I said before, running on a main road can be quite dangerous and it's not that pretty either. But once you're off the main road, running in nature, well, look at this, it's so beautiful. 10 kilometers, 5 minutes and 38 seconds. 11 kilometers with a pace of 5 minutes and 19 seconds. And made it to 12 kilometers. A pace of 5 minutes, 19 seconds. Today's run was pretty nice, so yeah, I'll do 1 more kilometer. And then I'll slow down. So, got a good run today.
Yeah.
Got 13.5 kilometers with a pace of 5:36, and Valentine was a bit faster than me. But anyhow, it was a good run. We did more than we expected. So
It was a lovely run. Hot though.
very hot, but it's good for building endurance.
Yeah.
So now it's time to relax in the sauna and take some ice bath. Yeah, and 2 days later on Saturday I woke up at 5:30 in the morning. And I was quite nervous for today because I will run my longest distance ever, 26 kilometers. Right after that I made myself breakfast, oats with bananas, and I packed my stuff, which was a running gel, it's gonna be my fuel for today, and caffeine chewing gum. It's now 6 AM in the morning and maybe you can see it, I just woke up. We had some food, we prepared ourselves and now we are ready for our 26 kilometers run, which is going to be my longest run ever. So yeah. Already at 1 kilometer. It's 6:25, a bit slower. That's fine. We start up slow today. Just 25 to go. That's not much at all. But 3 kilometer at 6:1. So we're getting a bit faster now. 5 kilometers at 5:54. Look how beautiful this is. We're now at 6 kilometers, almost 7. I do feel that it's now really getting better than in the first 5. We're at 8 kilometers at 5:59. I also took half a gel and I will take another one at 16. And yeah, that should be my fuel until the end of the run. 10 kilometers at 5:58. 11 kilometer at 6:1. 12 kilometer at 6:1. We're at 13 at 5:59, which means we're already at the half. Only 13 more, that's nothing. 15 kilometer at 6:5. 16 kilometers at 5:59. Only 10 more to go. 18 kilometers at 5:54. 19 at 5:54. 21 at 5:49. 22 kilometers at 5:50. 4 more. Let's go. Got 23 at 5:40. 24 kilometers at 5:50. 2 more to go today. 25 at 5:53. My leg really starts to get sore now. Just keep going. 1 more kilometer. Oh my. Made it to 26 kilometers. The last kilometer I had a pace of 5:59 and the overall pace of the whole run was 5:59. And today's target pace was between 5:50 and 6. So I'm really happy with that actually, especially considering that it's hot here, it's humid. The roads today were sometimes a bit. The roads today were quite hard too. Like it was a lot of dirt roads, very steep. So yeah, 5:59. I'm really happy with that. It gives me a lot of confidence too for the marathon, which is tomorrow in 3 weeks. So yeah, now bought some water and we're gonna sit at the beach, just rest for a while, and then we just take a tuk-tuk back home. Then we're gonna just chill for the rest of the day. Look at this, how beautiful is that? So I actually wanted to record this video yesterday, but after the run when we got home we were both so tired, and yeah, we just laid in bed, chilled at the beach, and in the evening we went to the sauna and ice bath for our recovery, and it worked pretty good because today, yeah, I do feel some soreness in my muscles, but it's not that bad. I wanted to look back at the run that we did yesterday because 26 kilometers is the longest run I ever did, and as the marathon is in 3 weeks, exactly today, 3 weeks. I feel like this was a really important run because it gives me a lot of confidence. Like if I can run this distance at that pace, in this heat, in this environment, then I can definitely do it in Tokyo, where the circumstances are way better. So the target pace for yesterday was between 5:50 and 6 minutes per kilometer, and the average pace of the whole run was 5:59. So yeah, that's really good. I'm really happy with that. We started at 6 a.m. and before that we had some food. I had some oats and some banana. And then in the first 5 to 6 kilometers, I found it pretty hard to keep a consistent pace. I think I run between 6 and 6:30 because, as I said before, my body really needs to wake up. I didn't have that much energy yet. My body felt a bit stiff. So the first 5 kilometers were a bit hard, but after that it got way easier. And besides that, the route was also kind of difficult. It was like off-road, there were a lot of steepy parts. So yeah, that's not the easiest route we could have taken, but I think it's like a very good training. And yeah, the rest of the run went pretty well. I think the last 2 to 3 kilometers were kind of hard, but still like definitely like very doable. And then after the run, yeah, I was so happy that we made it, but honestly I could have done like a few more kilometers on that day, and I didn't prepare that well. Not like I didn't prepare as much as I would for the marathon, so I think that's a very good sign. So today I will take it a bit easy. I was supposed to run a 8 kilometer recovery run, but I would just do 6 kilometers. I think that is totally fine after what I've accomplished yesterday. And the target pace for today's recovery run is around 6 minutes 15 per kilometer, so it's a slow run. It's totally fine, it's just a recovery run. And then, yeah, I hope that tomorrow I will, feel great again. So let's go. I know it's 3 kilometers and I had an average pace of 6:30. I don't want to ask too much from my body right now. Instead of 6 kilometers, today I ran 5.6. My body was really fatigued, so I thought it would be good to have just a walk for the last 400 meters. So my average pace was 6:30, which is good. Now I'll just relax for the rest of the day. And then on Monday I will not run, I will take a day of rest. Then on Tuesday we'll go again.